Okay, so well, actually, it was very interesting to have all of this information in one place, and I have to say that I found myself um, challenging a couple of preconception, probably unconscious ones, because from a conscious place, I know that the reality is different, but in spite of that, I found this kind of challenge. So I had two thoughts in my mind that stood out. One is the concept of minority versus majority. So what's majority, what's minority? Because sometimes we link majority to more rights and minority with less rights, and actually kind of the other way around. And the second one is about looking for similarities versus protecting differences. Because I recall when I was listening to the videos that I usually find myself kind of looking for similarities in differences. Like I have to see, in spite of differences, what's similar between us, what makes us human in the same way. So there's this kind of attempt to find similarities. But now I'm more thinking about what if actually is more useful to protect differences.
It made me think of both the nuances of diversity, but also at the macro level, the different levels of diversity, what is visible and what is not visible. And one idea really stood out, which is that normal isn't normal at all, something like that. So this concept of what I take for granted, what is normal, is actually a habit or culture. And therefore, what this makes me think about, or actually do, is about the importance of listening, observing, understanding overall.
So I think one of the first things that came out from the video for me is that I'm kind of in terms of income, I'm kind of this winner in the global lottery. That I've been born into a society where that kind of top income bracket is the very minimum. But it also kind of was confusing to me because I experienced the amount of wealth I have as kind of lower in the society that I'm in. So globally, I'm like total like top income, but then kind of in my society that lower. It also made me realize there's so much of the world I haven't seen. You know, I've been to Asia once in my life, and that's where most of the people live. And I really don't understand much about that part of the world. I find it really hard to conceptualize how much 8 billion people is. I come from a country with like 60 or 70 million people. I don't know how to scale that up into thinking about what 8 billion really means.